Hi everyone, today's channel is going to be a little different. I'm going to make this craft session. This is going to be my first time making it, and I thought, why not let y'all join along for this? And so it's going to be making an envelope, and I really hope you'll want to just watch and see if I actually succeed in making this. And who knows, if you want to make it for yourself, you can also do that. So come join along, stay along. And so before I actually start, I thought of just bringing through with you what I actually need for this. So I have one piece of thick A4 size white paper, one black paper, and I also got this manila card size paper that is brown. Is going to be the main one. If you want in A4 size, you probably need about 2.5 pieces. Then ruler just for measurement to draw the lines. Need glue, or if you want to use double-sided tape is fine. Scissors, obviously, and a really long ruler. So that's all, and let's start. Okay, so I'm going to first just start with measuring everything and cutting it all out, and then once I've cut everything, then I'll just show it to you, and you can just take a snapshot on what are the measurements that you need. Okay, so progress update. I've actually cut out 2 pieces of the brown paper. So this is going to be your main one, and this is going to be the envelope where you seal it. So you can see here, I actually drew lines. Pretty simple lines, and what we do, we're going to cut this part off, this too, and this will be folded. So what I actually forgot to mention in the video earlier before I actually cut the sides off is that, so the whole length of this is 18 centimeters, and the top, the height is 13 centimeters. So we'll actually take the bottom line, as you can see here. This is 2.5 centimeters up, this is another 5 centimeters, and then what we're going to do is just from this 5 centimeters, so total 7.5 centimeters up here, we're going to just cut off to form this shape. So the middle half, so since the whole length is 18 centimeters, so the middle will be 9 centimeters, so you just cut off like that. And the bottom part here, just fold it. So just like this, right? And this other piece of paper, this is 26 by 18, and we're just going to fold it into half. Right, so just fold it. So I guess you can also use just regular paper instead of thick paper, but just for quality wise, I'm using thick paper. So then you're just going to put it in like this. You're just going to glue this part in Let me just add some glue. Like this. Okay, so for the top bit here, I will be pasting a black piece of paper, so measurements all here 17 centimeters, put in the middle here, and this is 9 centimeters down. So it will just be pasted over. So if you sort of like improvise on your measurements, then you can improvise here as well. It will look like this. So you can just glue it at the top. Okay, so all pasted here. If you look at the top, right? So it should be a sharp edge here, but I cut it wrongly, but it's okay. So we'll just improvise as we go along. So this is how it looks first. Paste white little paper in the middle here. So it really depends on your creativity, what you want to do. So this is going to be here, like this. And then, so the message will be here. And then the bottom, I'll need to think of what exactly I want to design here. But so far, this is how it looks. Okay, so now I have these tiny little blocks. It is 2 by 2.7 centimeters, and I have 4, so we're actually just going to paste it around to form somewhat of a decoration. So obviously it's not going to be this rectangle. We're going to cut it in a little bit, and so just cut a triangle out right in the middle. So just random, don't need to be too perfect, because sometimes things, when you just do it randomly, it actually turns out so much better. So this is how it's going to look, right? And we'll just do the same for the rest. So we'll cut it in. Thing is, I need to make sure that it is about the same length, so just roughly. It doesn't need to be exactly. Here, I'll just cut it out. Again, somewhat roughly. in total I actually have 4 of these. Of course you can add, and also right, the size, so it is 2 by 2.7. it doesn't need to be exactly, you can actually just do it however you wish. You can add in other sorts of directions as well. There's something that you like. If you like balloons, if for me, well, this is not good in craft, so this is actually pretty simple to do. Right, so we have 4 pieces here, and we'll just paste it in here. In okay, let me just straighten this out. So it'll form, we'll add in a bit of a string later, but it'll form something like this. Yeah. Okay, and then just glue it in. I feel like this is back in school when we used to have a project, you know. I'm just going to, the middle part here, it's not cut straight, so let me just sharpen this bit. Okay, so then just paste it here. Right? Next one, just paste it. It's just random arrangement as long as it fits inside. I'll just paste the last bit so I don't go over, so it's easy to close it later. Right, so here you have it. This bit here is inside, and then the middle bit, you just glue that. Okay, perfect. A little bit of a tilt, right? And then, okay, so let me just grab a nice pen first. So just with a black pen, preferably, you just draw lines across like this. And then I'll just do the same. So it's a continuation basically. And that is why even if it doesn't really turn out, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. And well, the last bit technically I would need to draw it all the way up, but let me just see. Hope it doesn't look too messy. Yep, something like that. And this one goes here. So this is how it'll actually look, something simple, and then I'll just write out, scribble some words here. And basically you have the whole envelope. I'm just going to make a border across this and then paste the white paper. Okay, now just for a little twist, I'm just going to paste black borders with the extra I got from this side here, this triangle. Just pasting it all around the edges like this. Okay, so I've actually have the envelope ready. It's gonna be, yep, this way, like this, and maybe some words here, a note here. This is just to make it look like an actual envelope. So when you open it, it'll be this way. So when you look at the front, it's really plain, so you can do whatever you want with it. What I'm gonna do is use this extra black paper that I have, cut a square and just paste it above here. So I'm just gonna do that. I've drawn the shape here, so I'm just gonna cut it first, and then I can just show you really how it looks. Okay, so this paper will go here like this. Better, right? Than to have it just like this. So going like this looks much nicer. Just cut the border a bit. I think I made it a bit too long. I'll just cut it a little bit. Okay, so I've already cut it a little bit, and now if you paste it in the middle here, so you can see, at least you can see the brown edges. So that's what we are aiming for, just to give it a much better look. So I'm just going to paste it in first. Looks much better, right? So it'll just look like this, and then we'll just add in a little bow around it. So it'll look really nice. Okay, so now for the last bit, I'm actually going to take, so this is 29 times with 29 by 2 centimeters, and we're going to use this as somewhat of a ribbon or whatever it is called, and you're just going to wrap it around, paste it here, so it'll look like this. Nice, right? So I'm just going to do that, and then I'll just show you how it looks. So this is how it actually looks like. I pasted it at the back here, so you can easily remove it, and this is how it looks like from the back. So this part here is pasted. You can see a bit of a line here, yeah, and the front looks just a little plain. So I have a lot of extra pieces of paper. I'm going to cut this out into a heart shape and just paste it in the middle. I hope it looks a whole lot nicer, and if you can tell, when I started this, I was using natural sunlight, as they call it, and now I had to on the lights because it's already night, and that's how long it took me to do this. Well, I'm sure those who are pretty experienced experienced can do it in no time. Do you think this looks like a heart? Oh wait, how do I show it? Okay, right? Let me just... So I'm just going to take it and paste it here. You know what? So it actually look like this with a heart in the middle. It's really crooked and I have a lot of extra paper, so let's try and perfect the imperfections by just a little bit. I'll show you the end product. So good news. I made a better looking heart than the first one here with all the sharp edges. Well, it doesn't look perfect, but at least you can know it's a heart. So this is all done, and maybe I'll just add a little something here just so that it doesn't look so plain, but yeah. And I just wanted to just show how, if I'm able to, I'll just show the reaction when it's being received, but maybe I'll just show the reaction when it's being received. But I just thought I'll show you. Do you see how dark it has become? Well, thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. Very good.